Hello everyone, it's Dr. Julia Hunter, ongoing with How Do I Prevent, because I'm trying to reduce, everybody's being so terrified and neurotic in today's world because it's making everybody sick, in my opinion. So this is about how do I prevent the coronavirus. Now, this is on my website, juliathuntermd.com, and it's under critical info, and it's under how do I prevent the coronavirus. The coronavirus, if you are well, you should be fine, okay? They're always acts of God, but you should be fine. Look, there was a horrible flu that went around this winter, which gave to everybody a terrible bronchitis, and it was very coronavirus-ish, okay? So, how do I prevent? Well, number one is the more well you are, the more prevention you're bringing to yourself, okay? So number one is you are what you eat. Food is your medicine. You've got to exercise. You can't be running up your blood sugar by eating a bunch of sweets and carbs. Look, if you're drinking alcohol, it should be low alcohol wine, 12.5%. The less alcohol, the better. Although I'm from the South, we're not anti-drinking, but the bottom line is less is more. You've got to get sleep. You can't be sleeping 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a night because your immune system, your body repairs at night, okay? Now, there's certain supplements that are critical and that are antiviral and that people should be taking their entire lives. And number one, and the most important for a variety of reasons, is vitamin D. Vitamin D is antiviral, as well as it is well known to help prevent cancer, okay? So in my practice, people are taking 5,000 IUs a day. If they're older than 35, 40 years old, we add vitamin K to it because it's good for your bones. It also helps prevent cardiovascular disease. So vitamin D plus vitamin K, but at least vitamin D, 5,000 IUs a day. And you should have your vitamin D blood level done to know that you are high normal. And high normal means if the upper limits of normal are, for instance, in my lab, 100, then I want my people to be 70 to 80, okay? So you should have your vitamin D blood level done. And anytime you go to the doctor, 2 heads are better than one. Remind the doctor you need to have a vitamin D blood level. And plenty of my people, for instance, I take 10,000 a day because that's the only way I can keep my level up. The more you're a cat on a hot tin roof, the more you are really active, the more vitamin D you usually take. If your skin is darker, if you're French or Spanish or African American or American Indian, you need more vitamin D. So, antiviral, anti-cancer, first most important thing. Number 2 is iodine. Iodine makes your thyroid work better. Your immune system uses iodine to kill. Very antiviral. You can get some iodine at the grocery store, put it on your skin. If it soaks it in, you're very deficient in iodine. You can also do a serum iodine blood level and see where your blood level is. On my website, I have my patients taking iodozyme, okay? And they take 1 pill 4 times a week. And that helps their immune system kill, antiviral. The other thing, very important, organic sulfur. One of the things that we're going to talk about in this prevention series is heavy metals. Heavy metals poison you in a variety of ways, but organic sulfur, which is on my website, organic sulfur helps your immune system, but it also helps get rid of heavy metals. It makes everything, your thyroid, everything better. And if you refer back to some of my old videos, your thyroid being therapeutic is very important. So you should always be following your free T3, your free T4, your TSH blood level, and you have to do all of those, even reverse T3, which a lot of doctors don't even know about, because that tells how your thyroid is completely functioning. And your thyroid functioning therapeutically, healthfully, youthfully is the gas for your car. And if your thyroid's low, your immune system's functioning in a more retired, more aged level. Your adrenals, one of the reasons I tell you to sleep, if your adrenal glands, which sit on top of your kidneys, are exhausted because you're all stressed out, you're not sleeping well, you're not sleeping enough. And all this is on my website, and it tells you why, because I'm all about the why. Then you need your adrenals to be functioning so that your hair's not falling out. And your immune system uses your adrenals and your thyroid in order to function healthily. The other thing is you want your gut to be healthy. It's why I care about what you eat. You are what you eat. And why I'm in Eat Right for Your Blood Type person, because it's a healthy way of how best to eat that makes your gut more healthy. If you're having gas and bloating and constipation, all those things are a symptom that your gut's not healthy. If your gut's not healthy, then you're more likely to be infirmed. You're more likely to get the coronavirus because your body is more compromised. One of the things that I like to make sure is that people have enough hydrochloric acid in their stomach. Their stomach's supposed to be a big vat of hydrochloric acid. And so one of the things that I refer people to is a supplement that's on the web that's called Robenzyme. Robenzyme replaces your acid. What's another way of doing that? Look, if you have A blood type, you can also take a teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar in 4 ounces of warm water with every meal. Helps you digest your food. Why? Because it acts like hydrochloric acid. How do you know that you don't have enough hydrochloric acid? Because if you eat your food, it sits in your stomach. You don't feel like it digests. It doesn't really feel good to eat. So you care about the hydrochloric acid. So vitamin D, and now I'm looking at my list to see if I forgot anything very important. And no matter how many brain vitamins I take, I always forget. L-lysine, one of the most important things you can do. L-lysine, look, if you have cold sores, if you have genital herpes, if you have any sort of herpes, if you have cytomegalovirus, if you have Epstein-Barr, but coronavirus, L-lysine is very antiviral. So everybody should be taking L-lysine. L-lysine you take, it comes generally 500 milligrams to a pill. You take 500 milligrams twice a day, or you can take 2 at the same time. If you even think you're getting sick, you go up to taking 2,000 milligrams a day. That's 4 pills, okay? That's on my website, but you can find that around. But make sure it's 500 milligrams a pill. So L-lysine. Now, let me see if there's anything else I forgot. Yes, and that is probiotics, okay? Probiotics help coat your gut. You want your microbiome to be good, not only so you'll be in your right mind and not so depressed, but also it helps prevent viral illnesses. Very important. So, the other thing that we should all be taking, not only to prevent viruses, but also for our skin, our joints, general health, so that everything's good, is a high dose of vitamin C. The higher the better. But your gut doesn't like too much vitamin C at one time. I have Alkalized C on my website, which is 4,000 milligrams per teaspoon, one of the highest ones that's on the market. It's in a chemical form that it doesn't irritate your gut. But even if you get the kind that's 1,000 milligrams per packet, start out by taking 1,000 milligrams a day. Then after 2 weeks, you train your gut. You can go up to 1,000 milligrams twice a day, but more is better, just like with green. And so you go up to 4,000 milligrams a day, which is better for everything. Last but not least is zinc. Zinc, very antiviral. And generally you take it in 50 milligram pills. You don't want to take too much zinc because it disrupts your copper. So you take 50 milligrams. I have my patients taking 50 milligrams 4 times a week, and that helps prevent it as well. The only other thing that comes to mind, which I'm a huge fan of, not only for antiviral, but anti-aging, any sort of joint pain, is curcumin, which is a very concentrated high dose of turmeric, okay? But cook with turmeric because that's good for you as well. But curcumin, very important to use, and more is better. Okay, more on prevention is coming, but just to help allay your anxieties, because everybody's melting down about corona, and I want you all to know that I absolutely, as a physician, I do believe that everybody's going to be okay, but you've got to take care of yourself, and these things help prevent in a major way, so you don't have to be terrorized when you're on the plane, on public transportation, kissing somebody, or whatever you're doing with family and friends. Thank you.